Hello everybody. I know there's no Zombie Nation this week because there was no Walking Dead. So I had nothing to go on. So I'm going to do this thing of the review of the characters from the Vampire Diaries. So I'm going to talk about the characters from there and tell you my opinions on them. First of all, Elena, which is the main female character. She's a human, but she's the doppelganger of Catherine, which is a vampire that Stefan and Damon were in love with. And supposedly Catherine was in a tomb when the church was burnt down or whatever. Well, that didn't happen. She was not in the tomb. I just spoiled that for you for season 1. If you haven't seen season 1, I spoiled it. So sorry, and don't get mad at me and don't send me hate mail. Okay, well, I like the character, but it's still not she's not my favorite female character in the show. She's still pretty good, though. There's a lot of character development with her, and then she has a brother named Jeremy, which later on he sees ghosts in season 3, but for the most part he just keeps losing his girlfriends over and over again as they keep dying. One becomes a vampire and the other one is a vampire, so that's really strange. And he also kisses a ghost, which would be one of his dead girlfriends in season 3. Now I'm watching season 3 right now. Let's get on to the brothers. Damon, he doesn't really follow the rules. He kind of does his own thing. Kind of starts off as more of the bad guy of the brothers. He's the older brother, and him and Stefan don't really get along. He's probably most people's favorite character, because he's just sort of snapping people's necks, biting people's necks, killing people, turning people into vampires. He becomes more of a good guy in season 2, and then even season 3 he tends to be more of the good guy. And now Stefan, he's more the anti-hero. He's more of the good guy. He's probably my favorite male character there, and he's Elena's boyfriend throughout season 1, season 2. Not so much in season 3, just because it was the original vampire Klaus has him. Well, he has to be. You have to watch the season, but he's kind of under his control for a little while, or he has no choice to be working with Klaus, which there's originals, which will not kill the normal way that a vampire is killed. Was there like 3 or 4 originals, and it's a family. But yeah, Stefan, he's more of a bad guy in season 3. He's also kind of, whenever he gets a hold of human blood, he tends to be different and then loses his humanity. But he's more of the hero. He's always doing the right thing throughout season 1 and season 2. But you'll kind of see that doesn't always help him out. But he's a pretty cool character. I have to say he's my favorite of the male. My favorite female character is actually Bonnie, which is the witch. And actually, she starts dating Jeremy, which would be his 3rd girlfriend in the show. And she's Elena's best friend, or one of them. There's another best friend, which is Caroline, which is kind of the obnoxious kind of girl, always playing and stuff, kind of knows what she's doing. She actually she becomes a vampire later on, because Catherine kills her, because Catherine is a doppelganger to Elena, and she's kind of the bad vampire that no one believes or trusts, because she's always lying, supposedly. But she does love both brothers, and Elena kind of loves both brothers as well, so kind of weird. And also you got a vampire hunter. It's hard to say. Electric. I can't say his name, but they call him Rick. Saltzman is his last name, but he's a vampire hunter because he's actually is married to Elena's mom, real mom, not the parents that had died. And yeah, her name was Isabel. He was married to her. She's researching vampires. She gets killed but she becomes a vampire. She's kind of a villain throughout the show, at least in season 1 and partially in season 2. But yeah, these characters, the character development is pretty good, but it's very confusing because they're all like all a tangled web. It's like not Catherine, but Caroline is was dating Matt, which is Elena's ex-boyfriend, which you don't actually see them date because when the show starts they were already broken up. So there's all kinds of stuff, and then she dates Matt, she dates Tyler, which is also, if you haven't seen season 1, he is a werewolf. At least it's revealed that he's a werewolf, but he comes more than that later on. So, not a character I didn't really like that character until like later on, so that's pretty much it. I like all the characters so far. There's more, there's Klaus, you got Elijah, the originals, and then you got Rebecca, another original. Then you got Michael, which is the father, but he's a vampire hunter. He's a vampire that kills vampires and feeds on vampires. And of course there's witches, werewolves. So check it out. Check out the show. I really like it. And thanks for watching. I'm the Sinister Siren. I'm never insane. Thank you.